Hey guys, I'm alive. Wow. I decided I wanted to make a video about an anime trend that I absolutely despise. I don't think it's inherently a bad thing, but I think it becoming a trend might be an awful thing. I'm going to talk about it. The two series I'm going to bring up are Horimiya and Quintessential Quintuplets. I think you might know where I'm going with this. Both are romance manga that I adore. Horimiya is probably still my favorite romance manga of all time. Quintuplets I really enjoyed. I actually got into Quintuplets through the anime, watched season 1, and then decided to read season 2 onwards. I watched the anime for season 2. I haven't seen the movie yet. I have seen the anime for Horimiya, at least season 1. Haven't watched Pieces yet. But we're going to talk about it. Because both of these series, in recent times, there's probably other series that have done this. I actually wouldn't know. I haven't done any research on this. I'm just kind of talking about it, but they both did a very similar thing. I think Horimiya did it a lot worse. So when I was watching season 1 for the first time, I was enjoying it. Realized they were speed running that shit. They were going ham. I knew it was crazy when the last episode came out, and they put out that last episode adapting the very last chapter like a week after the last chapter came out. They wanted to end the anime before it could even take off, man. They were before they even started. They were like, "Shit, man, Horimiya manga author hero. Hey, man, you gotta finish this shit soon because we're gonna finish soon. And if you don't finish soon, we're doing an anime only ending." That's a joke, by the way. Someone's gonna get fucking mad and think I'm spreading misinformation. That's a joke. I don't even have a script. All I wrote was Horimiya quintessentials, and then I wanted to bring up another topic for the quints, which I will bring up in a little bit. But so basically, both of them did a similar thing. Quintessential, on the other hand, season 1, season 2, both followed the manga with minimal cuts. And then the movie comes out. Quite a bit was skipped so they could get to the ending. Not as bad as Horimiya, I don't think, because Horimiya skipped about like 70 something chapters, if I remember correctly. I could be overestimating a little bit. Just kind of guessing here. Guesstimation, one could say. And it happens in adaptations. You know, it's not a big deal as long as they kind of get the point across, and it doesn't leave so much important stuff out that it feels like something's missing. If they do it well, it can be done well. It's not a big deal at all. Wait, sorry, burp is coming. Oh. Not a big deal. Just like what I was about to say. But what is annoying is that even after that happened, you accept the series is over. Okay, nice. I might as well go read the manga, get the little extra shit, and enjoy my life. You know, maybe the adaptation wasn't as perfect as it could have been, but it happened. I'm glad. You know, don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that it happened. But then Horimiya gets another season called Pieces. That's adapting the fucking chapters that they skipped over anyways. And same with Quintessentials. They get a third season adapting the shit that they skipped to get to the end of the movie. Why? If you know that you're gonna fucking Quintessentials is different, right? Even though it's still annoying, they did it because they were coming out with a movie to end it. I get it. You kind of can't shove everything into a movie. Even then, just make season 3 before the fucking movie. And then Horimiya. If you already know you're gonna do a season 2, why speedrun season 1? Holy shit! It's so stupid to me. It's so stupid. Now, you would probably your rebuttal is probably going to be like they didn't know they were going to get another season, probably because of ratings and all this stuff. And you're probably right. I just still think it's really fucking dumb. I would be lying if I said I knew the logistics behind it. I just know that I don't like it because it kind of it's also going to make watching it a mess in terms of pacing because if you're watching, like, let's say you're watching Horimiya, you never read the manga. You're gonna watch season 1 and be like, wow, that was really good, but it was fucking fast. And then you're gonna get to season 2, and I don't want to say you won't care about them, but you've already seen the ending. It's just kind of extra, and it doesn't. It might still hit, but I feel like it won't hit as much as it being in the original order in the manga in terms of it being before the ending. It feels like you're just kind of getting an extra DLC, like an OVA. It doesn't feel like it's part of the main story. To be fair, it was a lot of slice of life in that area of Horimiya, but still, I feel like it would benefit more from being in the actual order that it's supposed to be. But I'm also not an anime only, so I wouldn't know. I have no clue. Now, on the other hand, Quintessentials Season 1, Season 2, okay, nice. The movie, it having a Season 3 after the movie wouldn't be that bad if cutting all that stuff out didn't make the movie extremely rushed. I haven't watched the movie, but from what I hear, it's also a little bit of a speed run. So the problem kind of comes to the same thing of removing stuff so we can get to the end to make this moment better. But then it overall kind of makes the series go down in ratings from, in terms of like my own opinion on how good the story is. I feel like that's what happens. And I just don't, like, I don't think it's a huge deal with just these two anime doing it. But I hope this doesn't become a trend. Because I feel like far too often with romance series, do people consider the slice of life not too important? But a lot of it comes down to the context of when it is in the story. Even if it doesn't matter till later, even if it's very subliminal, even if it doesn't matter really, I think it still just fits best in the... this could just be me complaining a bit too much over something. Once again, I don't have any notes. The only other note I have is that what I wanted to bring up here. Another side thing, since I don't know when I'm going to ever make a quintessentials video in the future. But I see a lot of posts on Instagram. It's always fucking Instagram. It's never Twitter. It's never YouTube. It's never Crunchyroll comments. It's always fucking Instagram. Everyone knows about the Season 2 change in the art style from Season 1. They made it look like the original manga. Now, I don't think a lot of people know that in terms of, like, you know, normies, and I don't expect them to know that. You know, I'm not a fucking guy that expects every anime watcher to be a walking anime encyclopedia, because that would just be absurd. Some people are just normies, which is fine. Like, I don't think you, because I've had to come to the realization that maybe I shouldn't be too harsh on normies, because I'm going to be a normie in something else. Like, for example, if there's a movie series that someone's really into, but I'm not really into, but I kind of just casually watch them, but I don't know every single bit of the lore ever, do I expect them to get mad at me? No. So, but that's also a topic for another time. But the thing is, people will be like, oh, Season 2, they nerfed them. Oh my god, the titties and the ass isn't as huge. My brother in Christ, Season 1 looked like a hentai. It looked like a porn animation. No, I agree. I don't mind it. You know, it looked pretty good. But I think it looks better in the manga art style, if you ask me. If you ask me, I think it looks better in Season 2 onwards. I think it looks a lot nicer. And the animation in Season 1 wasn't as good, I don't think. But once again, a topic for another day. I just wanted to bring that up. And yeah, I don't really have much else to bring up for this. I just wanted to speak my mind on that I really don't like this trend. I'm saying trend kind of preemptively. A trend to be possibly. I don't think they do this very much. I'm trying to think of other anime that might have done this. Besides maybe like an OVA, but I feel like that's not as bad because it's not like an entire season. Like it just feels pointless at that point. I don't think this would be the case for most people, but I can imagine it being a thing where someone's like, oh, I can't speak, where they see it like how I mentioned, like a DLC or an OVA, because I know people that don't watch OVAs because they're not canon or don't add up to the overall narrative. They would just see another season after the ending and just assume, it's not that important, I don't need to watch it. And I also don't want that to happen because both of these seasons that are coming out have amazing moments that I know are being adapted that I would like people to see. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Also, if you're wondering where I've been, I don't know, man. I've been meaning to make videos on this channel. It's a hard knock life, man. I have been grinding on the reaction channel though, so if you want to see me in this ugly face, go watch that channel. It might not be your type of content though, and I get it. It's kind of like an infinite view glitch, low key. But I want to make some bangers on here because I appreciate the videos on here a lot more because there's more work onto them and put into them. But I've also been making videos on the second channel. But yeah, this is just me talking about shit. Expect more videos like this in the future. I feel like I want to do more of these, but in between maybe the big bangers, because I don't have as much time these days to make bangers. That's why I've been doing so much React stuff, because it's so easy. All I gotta do is turn on the camera, watch something, crack a couple jokes, and that's it. Same with the second channel. I just kind of game something that I'm already gonna do anyways in my free time, record it, and that's it. Or like a vlog. I vlog something that I'm already gonna do anyways. That's it. Here I need to set away time to do it on the side, which I gotta get better at managing my time. But it's a hard knock life out here. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little talking point. I would love to know what you guys think about this and if you find it annoying as fuck or not. I only have talked to one other person about this, and my friend Brady. He's a YouTuber. I'll put his fucking link in the description or something, I guess. And he didn't like it either for Horimiya. And I was like, I get it, man. Which does suck, because Horimiya is, like, I think if they adapted it right the first time, all the way through, because the scenes they do adapt are amazing, It would have been so fucking perfect. Oh my god. I'm gonna stop talking. Subscribe if you're new, bitch. Hope you have a great day. And bye. Peace.